Welcome, everyone. We're going to do a tarot reading on what happened to Jay Slater, and I really invite your comments. It's probably going to take a couple of readings before we get it right. The man you're looking at right now, his real name is AYUB QASSIM, AYUB QASSIM. This man, he's 30 or 31 years old. He rented an Airbnb in Mosca Village, which really is in the middle of nowhere. It's definitely a half an hour drive at least from where the rave was. He did not. I do not believe he was at the rave. Anyway, this man, he contacted the police himself. He lives in the UK. He lives in East London. He claimed that he helped out Jay Slater that night and brought him back to his Airbnb and gave him a place to stay. I don't believe one single word that he says. When he rented the Airbnb, he rented it under a fake name. He used his real first name, but he used a fake last name. Abdul, he called himself. He said was his last name. He's already admitted that that is not his name. It's not anywhere in his real name. Now, so this really was the last person to see him alive. I don't know how many people were with him at that Airbnb, but I believe that the other guy that he was posting videos with was actually Tom Hilton. Which is the victim of the 2021 attack that Jay Slater got in trouble for. Now, there's something that you should know about that. Slater was also the person who went to the police and told on himself and on 8 other people. His mother convinced him to go to the police. Anyway, I believe that these two incidents are heavily connected. Now, there's Jay Slater and his mom. Now, there's a possibility that Jay may have been doing something for that Lucy girl. I believe that Lucy Law is definitely a friend of the QASSIM guy, and I think they might have been selling drugs or something. And I think that she lied. Poor old Jay. I think he ended up losing something. There may have been a bag. There's videos being posted about a bag being lost. But here's the thing: she herself, Lucy, on one of her posts, she's now got it deleted, but she was heard saying, Jay lost the bag, he lost the bag, and if you lost it, you're done, or something like that. So I believe that she and some other person set him up. And I think that QASSIM now knows this is true, because he came up in the tarot card reading, is now feeling guilty. But anyway, so there could be something involving that. The other thing that I believe is that there is no frigging way that where they found his body, if they identified his body from a fingerprint, there's no way that he was in that location for all those number of weeks, for a month. And we also know there's that. He's been an idiot, by the way. This guy, AYUB QASSIM, has been posting stuff live, and you can really tell he's guilty as hell. But anyway, the person that he is in that video with, by the way, people are identifying him as being Tom Hilton. So anyway, we're going to have a look at the cards, and we're going to try and see what happened. Now, you see that I believe is one of the girls that lured him. And I believe that they drove in a cab to the Airbnb, and I think there was a woman. That's not Lucy. I think that's a prostitute actually, who lured Jay from the rave into a cab. So I do not believe a word that QASSIM said. Anyway, let's just see what the cards say. All right. Thanks for watching. All right. So we're looking at the Jay Slater case. All right. So when he was in the club, how did he feel before he left? So this would have been the night he's at the rave. He's at the rave, and show me how he was feeling. All right, so we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Fool. All right, so the Three of Pentacles is some kind of work collaboration here. By the way, there was someone in the video who was wearing either a black hat or a black shirt. It wasn't... Anyway, he may have felt like a fool about something. Why did he feel like a fool in the club? Why did Jay... Okay, he was feeling really stressed in a major way. Why was he feeling really stressed? It's related to some work or collaboration. Okay, so actually that kind of looks like the rave. There were a lot of people. He might have been stressed about getting attacked or beaten up. Do you see again that there's somebody there in black? How did that guy in black, who was that? How is that person feeling? There was some kind of major decision. Whoa, Two of Wands. Like he was embarking on some major project. Okay. Just a minute now. He was concealing something. Okay, anyway, how was Jay? What happened in the club, in the rave, at the rave? What happened at the rave? Something was lost or destroyed? Yeah, it has to do with... So, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Something was lost or destroyed or deleted. Over here is some kind of work and collaboration. And there's somebody over here who is withholding something, withholding information. This woman may have taken something from Jay. How was he feeling when he was in the club? How was Jay Slater feeling when he was in the club? Okay, here we go again. Seven of Swords and the Nine of Coins. Like a woman had stolen something. Maybe a woman did steal something. How did he feel about that woman? No, there's a woman who was... Page of Wands. Actually, this is not the same woman who was concealing something. So there's a woman who was inviting him somewhere. Show me a little bit more. Okay. I think he was set up. This is how he ended up in that car. I'll tell you what. The car so they say that he got into a car with two male British men and went to a remote Airbnb. That's not exactly what happened. There was a woman who enticed him, and she was in the Seven of Swords. She was doing this to bring him to this emperor person. Show me, so the person, let's just go to, let's go to this. So the guy who had rented the Airbnb, which was in this really, really remote area. It was in a village called Mosca, I think, in the middle of nowhere, really, really far away from the rave. His name was AYUB QASSIM, and apparently he used a fake name, AYUB Abdul or something, to rent the Airbnb. Anyway, and he also was not into raves at all. I don't think he was even in the rave. I don't think he was at that rave. How was he feeling? How was that QASSIM guy feeling about Jay en route to the Airbnb? Oh, look at this. The Hermit. Someone's looking closely. And an Ace of Wands. He knew a truth about, he was searching for a truth about Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. He might have been, what is this Ace of Wands? So someone took an opportunity. Knight of Wands, to do something, without thinking. How is QASSIM feeling about Jay on the way? Knight of Wands and Page of Wands. Some kind of he was looking for an opportunity. What was this? Why did he take Jay? Okay, just a moment now. Now we're back to this Three of Coins. There was some kind of a plan here. So it's like Jay Slater took the bait. How was QASSIM feeling about Jay Slater before they arrived? There was some kind of proposal here to collaborate. Proposal to collaborate. How was he feeling about Jay Slater en route? Angry. He was feeling angry. Why was he angry with Jay Slater? Why was he angry? Because of the Five of Swords. Two fives. What happened in the Five of Swords? Why was QASSIM angry with Jay Slater? There's four coming out. There's some kind of loss or damage. Somebody may have gone to jail, by the way. It's an opportunity. Whoa. Okay, just a minute now. How did he know? What did he know about Jay Slater? What did he know about Jay Slater? Just a minute. So what he knew was that Slater, there's some kind of collaboration here. Slater was, and who's in the two, what's happening in the Two of Cups? What's happening in the Two of Cups? Four of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Three of Coins. Clarify. There's some connection. There's a message here. There's collaboration, and there's a message, and it has something to do with family. What did he know? What did QASSIM know of Jay Slater's past? I'm missing a card here. See that Six of Wands? That Jay Slater had exposed something, brought something out in the open. What did he know of Jay Slater's past? There's the Two of Swords. The Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. There's someone in jail there, okay? There's someone taking some kind of an opportunity. And the Two of Swords, in this Two of Swords, they're not covering something up, but what is the Two of Swords for what he knew about Slater's past? What is the Two of Swords? Something that somebody felt bad about. Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands. What was somebody feeling bad about? Guilty about? Somebody feeling guilty about? Ace of Cups. Somebody felt guilty about spilling words, or what was somebody feeling guilty about? Just a moment. Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. Clarify what the Chariot is. Somebody feeling guilty about. Still, I don't even know who's feeling guilty here. What is the Page of Wands, first of all? What is the Page of Wands? The Devil and the Five of Wands. There's some kind of an attack there. Somebody could have been angry about an attack. Here we go. There's some kind of a family connection here. There's a father and son here. I don't know what this is about. That's a father. That's a son. How does QASSIM feel about the devil, whoever that is? How does QASSIM feel about the devil? There's the Page of Wands and the Five of Coins. What happened to the devil? What happened to the devil? Whoa, it's on a USB somewhere, or there's evidence. Tell the truth. This is all I ask of you. Who? Somebody feels guilty about telling the truth. Do you know what I think this is related to? There's all this rumor going around that Jay Slater years ago attacked somebody with a machete. But that's not exactly what happened. Just a second, guys. I gotta look this up. Yeah. I just watched a video of Jay Slater's mother. Okay, so in 2021, a guy named Tom Hilton, and maybe that's the devil, maybe that's the father's son or something. It's a son of somebody that the QASSIM might know. He was the victim. He was only 17 years old. He got attacked by this big group of people. Now, Jay Slater was apparently there. I don't think that Jay did anything, but he was there. And his mother said that she made Jay Slater, her son, go to the police and give a statement against all these 8 people. So I think I know what's going on here. There's 2 things here. I think this is definitely a setup. I think that Slater was murdered. I think there were 2 things going on here. QASSIM didn't like him because he thought he was one of the people that attacked Tom Hilton, and maybe he was doing something. There's also something about a woman. How does he feel right now about Slater? How does he feel right now? See, there's that woman again, and there's that King of Coins again. I wonder who that is. The Queen of Cups could be that girl Lucy, or it could be how does QASSIM feel about Jay Slater now? How does he feel about Jay Slater now? Okay, so there's a woman withholding information, okay? There's a woman withholding information. Okay, so there's a woman that knows the truth here about... Okay, so there were text messages. He's trying to figure out what happened with these texts that went back and forth. Ooh, somebody feels guilty about... Okay, there we go. 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. I think that the 5 of Cups is guilt that the QASSIM guy may feel because he was under some I think he was under a wrong impression or something about Slater. This could have something to do with something that happened in the club. What does he now know to be true? How does he feel about that woman? How does QASSIM feel about that woman? Okay, angry. And why does he feel angry with that woman? Because somebody denied something. Or she was defending. How does he feel? Okay, we got to go to that Lucy woman here because she lied through her teeth. Just a second. Let's get another deck. That Lucy woman is a giant liar. I think my honest opinion from what I'm seeing in the cards, I think that Slater was murdered. I do not think that his body was, I think it was dumped. Wherever they found his body, it had not been there the whole time. I'm getting that feeling. The body was moved around. There were messages that were wiped off his phone, I feel. There's a woman, and it could be Lucy or another woman. There's energy of an earth sign and a water sign female. There's two females. It's very sneaky, really sneaky females. And I feel like they blamed Slater for something. There's more than one reason why the QASSIM guy was angry with Slater, but I think the reason why he now feels guilty is because Slater was killed for nothing. Because he may have found out that the sneaky woman had lied about him. It's something like that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to post this. So this is just my first video on this. We're probably, headed in the right direction. Please make comments and let me know as much as you know. If you know something I don't, can you comment and I'm going to expand on it? Or if you are a reader and you're seeing something that I'm not seeing or that I am seeing and you want to add to it, can you please comment? Because I really appreciate the comments. It's probably going to take about 7 videos before we figure out what actually happened, but we'll get to it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.